The other day I broke my phone.
Aw, you poor baby.
Shut up, Natalie. This is serious. Like, I haven't backed my phone up in like 2 years. So every contact, I know this sounds dramatic, but it's like I feel like I've gotten the majority of my work life like done in the last 2 years.
Sure.
Like that's where the most progress has been.
You met David Blaine?
I met David Blaine, so I have David Blaine's assistant phone number in my phone. Very important to have.
Crazy.
Natalie, not
I'm
now.
so sorry. I am so sorry.
Anyway, so it's really important for me to have my phone contacts, and nothing was backed up. I haven't backed it up in over a year and a half. So last night, it was like 10 o'clock. I ordered food. My food was coming to my house, and I wanted to go outside, and I wanted to check to see if the gate was open so the guy can get in. And my car was the only way to open the gate, and the gate wasn't open. So I had to open the gate, but I haven't driven my car in so long that my car was completely dead. And it was parked too far from the charger where I couldn't plug in, so I couldn't turn it back on. It was just dead. So I was like, fuck, okay, I'm screwed. But as I was out there, I also noticed a guy who had his car parked right up against my gate on the other side and was just waiting for me. And he was like, hello?
Ew.
He was, hello? And I go, hi. This is 10 o'clock at night. Hi. And he goes, I'm just wondering, I've talked to your other neighbors, but your Ford, do you own that Ford Bronco? Because it's unlocked, and I just want to make sure that no one steals anything from it. Which it's a ridiculous thing to come up and say to a person at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. Especially because the Ford Bronco is basically a fucking convertible. So what the hell would we have in that car? It doesn't matter if it's unlocked. That's how it lives, is it's unlocked. So I got freaked out. So I'm like, I don't know what this guy wants. And I told him that. I was like, okay, thank you. And then instead of leaving, he went and he parked right by the Ford Bronco and stayed in his car with the lights on, just waiting for me, I think, to go check if the car was unlocked. Oh. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm not going to go. I'm not going out the front door. So I called my Postmates guy, and I was like, don't come to my house. Stay at the bottom of the street. Do not come up to the street. And I gave him new coordinates, or a new street.
Coordinates? What are you in the fucking CIA?
Meet me at 34675 East Longitude. No, I had him meet me on another street. So, and he's kind of freaked out. He's like, okay, what are you saying? He was a little bit confused. So he's like, don't worry, I'll explain. And then I hung up, and I felt bad that I stressed him out. So I was like, okay, I got to get to this guy quick, or he's going to be sketched out and he's going to leave. So I went, instead of going from the front of my house, I went from the back. Like, the back of my house is just a hill. I have a view where it overlooks a hill, and then it's a pretty steep drop down to my neighbors. And it was rainy. It rained 20 minutes before. So I kind of slid down the hill. I was sliding down the hill, on my ass. I was getting really dirty going down this hill. And then I got to my neighbor's property line, where my property line and his connect. There's a fence. So my goal was to hop over into his backyard and go through his backyard and out to the main street, so I could avoid this guy that's sitting outside my house. Yeah. So I got to the property line, and I hopped the fence. Over to my neighbor's backyard at 10:15 at night, whatever it was. And right as I jumped
This is the reverse of Postmates, by the way.
Yeah, they're supposed to come to your door.
Yeah.
And make it easy. Yeah,
This is the part of the movie that should have taken 1 minute to get through, but it takes 30 minutes.
Right. So then I hopped the fence, but as I hop his fence to his backyard, I didn't realize there was another hill, and I tripped, and I literally tumble 3 times. I tumble, and then my phone flies out of my fucking hand, and in slow motion, obviously, that's how I'm seeing everything at this point. In slow motion, lands right into the middle of the fucking pool. Right in the middle of his pool. It made the perfect sound. And my phone is cracked, so it's not waterproof. It's not like a regular iPhone. So I didn't waste any time. So I fucking jumped into the pool. Immediately, jumped right into the middle of the pool. It was pretty deep. It was more than I could stand. So everything was wet. I went down there because I had to go grab it. And
only imagine.
And then I come out of there.
Taylor leaves you for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Seriously.
This is what happens to you.
Yeah, and then I come out of the pool. I'm drenched. My phone is fucking not turning back on, and now I have to go. And now I hop my neighbor's fence to go back onto the main street, trying not to wake anybody up as I'm fucking panicking.
Yeah, how
did
the neighbors not hear you? Just
I don't know.
Splash into their pool.
It wasn't even for the splash. I know, as I was bouncing down the hall, it was I know I was making sounds as I was falling down that hill. And then I got my Postmates driver. I flagged him down. I flagged him down. I flagged him down. I stumbled out of the woods after there was a murderer chasing me, and I finally found a main road. That's what it looked like. And the water that was dripping down me felt like it was just blood. Just blood.
Hey man, chicken tandoori for David.
Yeah. And then this guy picked me up, and I was like, "Can you please just drive me back up to my house?"
Right. And then what happened? Was he there?
He drove me back, and my assistant Taylor also showed up to open the gate. So we both got there, and the guy was still out at the Bronco, but once the 2 cars pulled up, he left. He left right after that because they pulled up to my house. So he probably thought like,
So fucking scary.
so scary. And that's why I'm saying, please don't fucking come to my house. Please stop coming to my house. That's the moral of the story.
you do
I broke
hire-
my phone because you fucking people keep coming to my house.
Yeah, don't come.
Yeah.
If you do hire a third assistant, you should get somebody like an ex-CIA guy
Yeah.
or girl.
To get me Chipotle and or kill people.
Yeah.
You're going to be picking up food and or assassinating.
I can only imagine the internal dilemma. Like, I was passed out, and like I can only imagine you just like pacing back and forth, like trying to plan, like what am I gonna do? And
Yeah.
then you come up with, you're just going so crazy in your own head that like you come up with this extreme plan to just run down the fucking backside of the
I
hill.
know, it was bad. It was super dramatic. And you know, like I was like really smart too. Like as I was hopping the first fence,
You're like, I got him this time.
no, I hopped over the fence and I threw my phone over on the other side because I'm like, I don't want my phone to crack. So I'm going to
Right.
put it there. I'm going to have it land in the dirt. And then I jumped over the fence and I picked my phone up. But right after I picked up my phone, that's when I started my tumble, like right by the pool. Yeah, it was a complete fucking
You
disaster.
should call your neighbors, see if there's a camera back there.
I don't, no, there's no way there's a camera.
But wouldn't you love to have it?
Oh my God, I'd kill. Bro, I probably look like a fucking idiot.
I'd pay thousands and thousands of dollars to see that video.
It was,
Me too.
it felt like,
I wonder if they have security
This
cameras.
is the
That'd be
one
so
time
funny.
you've come out of the house in 5 weeks.
yeah. It felt,
You end up in the pool.
it felt like a movie. Like, I don't know, was it Disturbia where there was someone like, where someone was like locked in a
Yes,
basement or something?
yes.
And like the main character is like finally getting out, but they're still like running into these, like, you're like, come on, just get the fuck out of the house already.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
every step they take, like there's one more thing that's going wrong.
Right.
That's what it felt. It felt like a horror movie. And I was just like, I cannot believe my phone is landing in the pool right now.
Your poor
Don't come to
phone.
the house.
Please don't come to the house.
David will end up drowning.